Joining us now, our terrorism analyst, Tom Makaitis. Tom, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, talk to us about these warning signs. Based on what you've seen, is there anything that could have been done to prevent this?
Well, it's typically the case that family and friends will notice aberrant behavior, but it's like training parents to recognize the signs of drug and alcohol abuse or suicidal ideation. We've got to do a better job of educating people. But typically, there's an increase in online activity, there's discussion of violence. In some cases, they will actually discuss their plans with someone, but frequently they're just ignored, not taken seriously, or considered so off that people just isolate from them, and that tends to make them worse.
We have heard that the shooter gave his father an alert that he should check out a manifesto that he posted. They didn't catch it in time to stop the shooting, but what was in that we've heard?
It's not clear yet, but if I would suspect we're going to find the same thing we found in Brenton Tarrant's manifesto. Patrick Crusius is the New Zealand shooter and the El Paso shooter, and that is this disturbing pattern of these individuals feeding off one another and drawing from this generic pool of extremist ideology that sadly many politicians have moved into the mainstream and is now part of regular political discourse. They're not themselves the perpetrators, and they would argue not the instigators of violence, but certainly they contribute to what one expert referred to as the mood music, the background, the inspiration that tells these people, that agitates these people as to this perceived threat that they then act violently against.
Mass shootings becoming all too common. This is now a federal investigation. Remind us, what does it take for there to be a federal investigation involved here as opposed to state or local?
There has to usually be an overt sign of a racist or other extremist ideology. In this case, the language and also the swastikas and the fact that he left a memo that can kick it up to the level of a federal hate crime. But I think you raised an excellent point that many of these attacks lack enough of that they go underreported. So probably there is more of this than we realize. And we've had almost 2 shootings a day just this year alone.
Tom Makaitis, we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you, Tom.
Happy to do it.
It is 8:04. Let's take a look at some of the other stories making